All right, welcome everyone. Ready to kick off our first deep dive.
Absolutely. I'm excited to really get into this story.
So we're starting a pretty epic journey.
Mm.
10 parts, each one taking on a different chapter of this. Well, it's like we're unfolding a whole book together. And today, we're cracking open chapter 1.
It's a great way to experience a story, don't you think?
I think so, yeah. It's like we get to see all the pieces laid out, the characters, the setup, and knowing there's so much more to come, it just uh, adds to the excitement.
Like peeking right into the author's mind, huh?
Yeah.
Seeing how they build the world and these characters. It's fascinating.
Totally. And speaking of characters, we meet Sophia Reynolds in this first chapter. High-powered lawyer in Manhattan. She's got the corner office, the success, the whole picture. But there's this sense of emptiness that kind of hangs over her.
It's an interesting contrast, isn't it? You have this outward success, the achievements, but then this internal struggle. It's something a lot of people can probably relate to.
I think you're right. It's like we strive for all these things, but do they really bring us happiness? It makes you wonder.
Right. It makes you think about what truly fulfills us. And the author kind of emphasizes this by putting Sophia in her empty office late at night. It highlights her dedication, but also hints at a potential imbalance, maybe.
Yeah, like she's always working, maybe neglecting other parts of her life.
Yeah.
And then there's this text exchange with her friend Alyssa, who's practically begging Sophia to live a little.
Oh, yeah. That exchange is interesting. It shows us this conflict between ambition and personal life that a lot of us deal with. It makes you wonder if that emptiness is coming from, missing out on those other aspects of life.
It's like she's won the external game, but the internal one, still figuring that out. And then things get, well, kind of mysterious.
The package.
Exactly. A package arrives for Sophia, no sender, just this beautifully wrapped box. Talk about intrigue.
Classic move by the author. Gotta hook the reader. And I bet it makes you wonder, what's inside?
Oh, for sure. And the contents. They don't disappoint.
Yeah.
A single silver key with the initial D on it and a note.
Oh, yeah, the note.
It reads, "The world is yours if you're willing to explore it. Use the key to unlock more than just a door. Your journey begins at the edge of paradise."
I mean, wow.
The language is so powerful, isn't it? It's like, on one level, it's an invitation to an adventure. But on another level, it's about, unlocking your potential, stepping outside your comfort zone.
Right. And for Sophia, who's feeling so lost, it must be a pretty impactful message. But let's be real. If I got a cryptic message like that, I'd be a little freaked out, wouldn't you?
Oh, definitely. It's both exciting and unsettling. And the author does a great job showing us Sophia's inner conflict. She's all about logic and control, and then this mystery just drops into her lap.
Talk about shaking things up. And then just when we think she might dismiss it all as some kind of joke, she gets an email from D with flight details to, wait for it, paradise. It's like the author's teasing us, giving us just enough to keep us guessing. And it's the same for Sophia, right? She's stepping into the unknown, trusting this complete stranger. That takes guts.
Huge leap of faith. And there's that quick chat with Alyssa. Her friend's supportive, but you can tell she's worried. I mean, who wouldn't be?
Yeah, it shows how our choices affect the people around us, even when we're trying to, find ourselves. But what's really striking is that Sophia chooses to go, despite the uncertainty, despite the risks. It's a huge turning point for her.
It's like she's finally saying yes to that desire for something more, that yearning she's been feeling. And as she's getting ready to leave, there's this beautiful passage where her old life just starts to fade away. Literally, as she's packing her bags, it's like she's shedding that old identity.
It's a powerful image, isn't it? The physical act of packing becomes the symbolic act of letting go.
Exactly. And then, boom, we're transported to this tropical paradise right alongside Sophia. The contrast with Manhattan is so stark. The warm air, the smell of the ocean, the palm trees. It's a whole different world.
Oh, the sensory details the author uses are fantastic. It's like you can practically feel the sand between your toes, smell the salt air.
It makes you want to book a flight, doesn't it?
Right. And it's also intentional. The author is using this setting to emphasize this sense of escape, of entering a whole new reality.
And that new reality is reinforced by Brian, the driver who greets Sophia at the airport. He's all laid back, keeps talking about paradise, like he's trying to convince us, as much as Sophia, that this is a place of pure tranquility. And even the drive to her accommodations, it's all lush scenery, vibrant colors. It's like she's shedding layers of her old life with every mile.
You got it. And that feeling just intensifies when she reaches the dock ready to board a seaplane. There's this sense of peace that washes over her, like she's exactly where she's meant to be.
We left off with Sophia at the dock. about to step onto this seaplane. It's like each step she takes just takes her further and further away from everything she knows.
It's a great image, isn't it? This tiny plane over this vast ocean, it really gives you that sense of isolation, of a journey into the unknown.
Definitely. And it makes you think, what will she discover about herself along the way? What will she leave behind? It's almost like a physical and mental journey happening at the same time.
Oh, absolutely. It's not just about D or the key, it's about her self-discovery. And I think the author does a great job showing us that through how Sophia is experiencing her surroundings.
You mean like how she keeps noticing the natural beauty of the island, how peaceful it is compared to, the hustle of Manhattan?
Exactly. It's as if her senses are heightened. She's taking it all in, the details, the stillness. It's a huge contrast to her old life back when she never really stopped to, to just be.
It makes you appreciate those quiet moments, that's for sure.
It really does. And it's not just about pretty scenery. It's about how this environment is affecting Sophia internally. She's starting to let go, to be more open to things. So where does the seaplane finally take her?
Give us the details.
To a private dock, even more secluded. And waiting for her is a boat.
Oh, the plot thickens. So at this point, do we have any clue who's behind all of this?
Not a single clue. The author keeps us guessing. Even the boat driver doesn't say a word, just adding to the mystery.
So basically, everyone's in on this secret except Sophia.
Exactly. And it makes you lean in, You're waiting for that moment when she finally gets some answers, some explanation. So she's in the boat, heading further into this paradise. Where's the final stop?
Well,
It's a stunning villa, totally private, nestled in a cove. And get this, the driver uses a key to unlock the entrance.
hold on. Could this be the key? The one with a D on it?
The author doesn't say, but it definitely makes you think, doesn't it? The key unlocking more than just a door. Maybe a whole new chapter for Sophia.
This is getting good.